I wanted to show you this. We do a lot of deconstruction in my class, and when we take things apart, this is what we find inside. Not these little hook things, obviously, but this is a motherboard for a computer. Here's my little Intel chip. This is a really old computer, but it's got some cool stuff in it. Let me show you the whole thing. This thing right here, let me take these off real quick so I can show you this. Closes like that and then locks down like that. I don't know. Put your chips in there, and I'm sure you computer guys know more about this than I do. I just know it looks cool when it's open and it classifies as a moving part for your future city model. I decided that I would make this actually my city. And I would have a system of sky ports for people to move around in my city. So I took this is just a wheel off of a Lego, and I drilled out the inside of it. You can see it's a little bit bigger now than it used to be. And I have my gearbox motor. These are I don't know, $10 on Amazon, and they go pretty fast. So this is what I did with it. First of all, I wasn't happy about the way this looks underneath here. It looks kind of delicate. I was afraid I was going to break it if I kept monkeying around with it. So I built it something to sit on to protect it. And I just took a spare piece of wood and I drilled some holes in it for the wires to go through, like that. And I drilled a little dent there for his little butt to fit into, like that. And so now he sits quite nicely and flat like that on the piece of wood. And now I can move him anywhere. I think if I were to do this again, I'd cut little grooves there for these wires to stick out. And then I fooled around with this, deciding where I would put the moving part. And I initially put it here, like that. So that goes on there like that. And when I hook this up to my 9-volt battery, this wheel turns around and it pulls this like that. And so you can see the travel way that people in my miniature city can go around on. I put some extra ones on there just because I thought it looked cool. They don't move, but they look like they probably would move if I wanted them to move. And although that doesn't qualify as a moving part, it does make the thing look pretty cool. I would use better string than this if I were going to actually put it in my model. Probably use some twine and paint it green, or maybe silver elastic or gold elastic would make it look very cool in here. Now that I've spent some time with this, I think to improve it, what I would do is I drill a hole here, and then my city would fit very nicely. Sorry, my motor would fit very nicely under there instead of over here on the side where it would show. Now to make the whatever you have on your skyway actually move when you want it to move, you have to put something sticky on the wheel that is moving. In this case, I just took a piece of black electrician's tape and wound it around there. But I've also used sandpaper, which works very well too, when I use this motor to make things go around. This is just Lego, right? This is one of those little motors that you get with your Lego NXT set. and I just took a piece of sandpaper and just to see if it would work. And it does. The sandpaper is sticky enough or has enough grip to it that it'll grab a hold of string and make it move around. But with this gear, I decided that it would be better to use something actually sticky and not necessarily grippy. So I put that on there, and then when this goes around, the string sticks to it. Let's see if I can make this work for you. So here's my battery pack, my 9-volt battery pack, and clip that to the black wire and clip the red one to the red wire and turn it on.